Hello everyone. Today we are out for a walk in Duluth, Minnesota. It is raining and stormy. It's about 70 degrees, but chilly with the lake air. We got a storm coming in off the lake. There's been some lightning a little earlier, but haven't seen anything for a bit. Decided to go out for a walk. And I will be out for a bit as long as we don't see any lightning. But if we do start to see lightning, I'll probably head back inside for safety. Yeah, I was up in Duluth for the day and wanted to do a walk, so we're not going to let a little stormy weather slow us down. You can see that the lift bridge is up right now. We'll see if there's someone coming underneath it when we get a little closer. There's my umbrella. Wind flipped my umbrella there. It's pretty gusty. Some fairly heavy wind coming off the lake. Lake Superior, that is. Heading over to the lift bridge. Pamela, yeah, Vibe with Mike. I watch that guy's videos sometimes. I don't know if he's out here today, but I do enjoy his stuff. From the shores of Lake Minnetonka to the Canal of Duluth. He does a great job on YouTube. Yeah, he comes on both sides. Is he out here tonight? Just live, yeah. So there was a ship that just went outbound, so we might have seen that one. Maybe he's still out here doing another live. Oh, I think that's it for my umbrella. He's wearing tall rubber boots. I'll be on the lookout. I know he doesn't like to show his face. He likes to keep his identity private. So if we see him, we will keep him off camera. He does like his secrecy, which I absolutely respect. Oh, he's doing this next one not live. So that means I'll walk around and probably hear it play. The Federal Hudson. If I do, I will tell him that, Pamela. And I'm sure he'll be very appreciative. The Federal Hudson here coming through the Duluth Canal. Here comes the bridge, the louder one. Lovely Captain Salute. I was out here this afternoon and there were some people riding jet skis, and I actually saw the rare sight of people surfing on Lake Superior, which was pretty incredible. Over here right on the other side of the canal, I don't know if there was any stream in that, maybe that the bed and breakfast camp that Duluth puts up, might have been able to see them, but surfing in fresh water today. Absolutely gorgeous. I think one of the first times I'd come up here, I had heard the Duluth horn, and so I knew that it was coming, and then the second one came from the bridge, and it caught me off guard with how loud it was. Yeah, Duluth is awesome. I love it up here. Chance to come up here once or twice a year though. Always enjoy it. So the bad news is I broke my umbrella. The good news is that the rain has slowed down. He likes to grab that, is that the south side or the east side over there? Or sometimes even from the other side of the harbor there, which is always a cool new perspective. But wherever he is, I hope he's having a great night. Yeah, I think it might have stayed up since that last boat, right? decided to come out for a walk, and wasn't sure if I was going to stream, but decided to do it anyway. We caught a shit. It's always fun. Yeah, I love a storm on the lake. Always gorgeous. Dangerous, but always beautiful. Army Corps of Engineer building. Oh yeah, the lights on the hill back here. Beautiful. I haven't spent too much time in downtown Duluth, but I was hoping to walk around there at some point while I'm here. Not super long, just a few days. At least through the weekend, and then back to work next week. Grandma's is a thumbs down, says Scratchley. It is brutal right here. I am pelted with this rain. Holy cow. Save TV work umbrella. Too soon about the rain letting up. It came right back. I'm going to try to find a nook here to try to fix this umbrella again. If it stays raining this time, probably won't be able to stream for too long. There we go. Umbrella is holding up again at the moment. Oh, nice. The last one in the 4K there. Thank you, family. Your good luck has saved us. Yeah, Grandma's is one of those places that it's got a great location. You can't really beat it. The sign looks cool. But yeah, there's probably better options, in my opinion. So always just an opinion though. Yeah, definitely. Emily says sometimes it all comes down to the staff you retain, and I mean, there are places that the food and the drinks aren't always the best, but the staff is second to none that you go to. Places where the food is great, you kind of feel bad because the staff is sometimes hard to deal with. But yeah, the new taco place up here. Yeah, I walked by that today. I haven't been in there, but I think I saw it was like $4 or $5 a taco. Historic building here on the right, built in I think 1909. I was looking at earlier. It's a marketplace here. Very cool brick building. I think about 8, 9, 10 stories. So definitely a Duluth staple over the years, but kind of hard to get a good view of it with the storm here. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard. I've been up here a couple times where we've had some light rain, but never anything like this. Kind of cool, different experience. The one and only Northern Water Smokehouse. We love. Yeah, the rain, it's not only raining, it's the wind that makes it tough, because the umbrella doesn't do much good for the bottom half of me because of that, so my pants and legs are getting pretty soaked here, but still enjoying the walk. $2 each in California would be comparable in quality of service. Yeah, the street tacos in California would be, $1.99. Umbrellas all over the place here. And those are $1. Even Minneapolis street tacos are typically $3 to $4 now. Back for a minute here. Just take a quick break. Walking into that wind and rain is a little intense. This taco spot that Strashley is talking about is right over here across this parking lot. You can kind of see in the corner here. I'm having trouble pointing because I'm holding this umbrella. Let's go see what it's called. I believe this place we're behind right now is like a gentleman's club type place. Adult club. I don't know what the term for that is. Club Saratoga. Yeah, but I'm a big taco fan. I actually was considering doing like a taco tour of Minnesota on a separate channel. Just going to different places around the state and trying tacos and sharing them with people. Doing little reviews. But that would be a separate thing. This is more walking based. But Chancho's Taqueria. Yeah, Lucy, if you see a taco tour, I'll make sure to share it on here so that you guys can find it if that's something you're interested in. But definitely want to keep it a little walking focus here. Yeah, it's a cool little spot, like especially on a nice summer day. I think I've noticed they have this patio out here. It's been a little full. See where we end up throughout the weekend. Come on, umbrella. Work with me. Let's see, what's the rain smell like off the lake? I would say that last time it rains in here in the lake, because it's sort of just a typical Duluth set, because Duluth always has that, you know, feel of the Great Lakes, of that fresh water from Lake Superior. You always have that moisture in the air, whereas other places it's you get like a stronger scent with it. Do you have any opinions on, what is it, Villa Pizza yet? Vita Pizza. It's like I think wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. I grabbed some dinner there. Thought it was pretty good. Yeah, the umbrella's definitely struggling. I think it's just a little too windy for the umbrella. I was hoping to be able to walk over into downtown Duluth tonight, but I'm just getting a little too wet, so maybe a few more minutes here. Got maybe the coolest building with a Dairy Queen in it. Will you show me a better Dairy Queen property? Yeah, that is one thing that I do appreciate about not only Duluth, but I mean the rain in general, but Duluth is overwhelmingly a pretty clean city, pretty clean place. Minneapolis is fairly clean, but coming up here it's just a whole nother level. Oh, the DQ tour. I'm in. Blizzard at every DQ. Might have to update an extra 20-30 minutes into my workout routine for that one. The occasional DQ though, big fan. Yeah. I do photography at the Minnesota United soccer games in St. Paul, and there's a culvert right across the street there, and nearly every game they do a flavor of the day, so I'll try to grab a little scoop of their flavor of the day. Always a fun way to start the game and judge what they're doing differently each one. Beautiful view of this Canal Park area in Duluth in the rain right now. Hope that's coming through as well on stream as it is for me. Gorgeous here. Probably get out of the road. Yeah, you can call me a brat. I don't care. I thought you were saying brat, like a bratwurst, like maybe Dairy Queen had bratwurst. I don't eat the food there too often. Just kind of have the blizzard. Hey, no, thank you. I hope you have a nice day too. I'm gonna walk here and then go check out the ship. Maybe loop around. Looking at this tower poking through earlier, and thinking that it almost reminded me of Coit Tower in my former home of San Francisco. Just that little top there. Ooh, the rotating restaurant. That is, I think, Brian Ingram's restaurant. It was Apostle Supper Club. So Brian has one of those in St. Paul too. I don't actually know where it is. I haven't been up there, but I did hear that it recently closed. They do have the one in St. Paul still open, but he did close this. He did close this one here, which is sad because I saw that it looked really cool, like kind of that 60s supper club style vibe, and he does know how to make some really cool menu items. I know he used to run, while we're on the subject of brats, he made the menu at New Bohemia, which was a sausage chain in Minneapolis, and then at Truck Park there on 7th Street in St. Paul, and Hope Breakfast Bar, as well as he had another one. Was it Bus Stop Brew Pub, I think? Yeah, Brian has done some great stuff. Oh, this is the building. This one here is where that rotating restaurant is, I think. Walk alongside the William Irvin today. Yeah, not like brat with kraut, but I do love brats with kraut. Advertising the haunted ship, which is coming up here in October. They have some of the displays out here for it already. See this guy hanging out up here. Oh, very cool. Pamela G spent summers in Duluth as a child. Pamela is actually Bob Dylan. Little known fact. Very well known fact that Bob Dylan did, but little known fact. Lucy says, do people get into Halloween there? I don't know in Duluth specifically, but in Minneapolis, I would say as much as anywhere I lived, which was throughout California. But yeah, people really do get into Halloween in Minneapolis. I've already started noticing throughout my neighborhood in South Minneapolis all sorts of ghosts and spooky displays in people's yards, skeletons and graveyards, and there's this one person up the street who does they put these skeletons on the little hill in their front yard so they look like they're skiing. So it's kind of a cool display, creative. I think I saw a Halloween Shrek yesterday during a bike ride. But yeah, Minneapolis, I know Minneapolis gets really into Halloween. I see a hanging skeleton here in September, so I would assume there's definitely some level of interest. And there's definitely some interest in Halloween here in Duluth. We got this guy hanging down. Creepy. Pamela G doesn't sound like my nose is plugged and can't sing, so she is not Bob Dylan. Throwing some shade at the one and only Bob Dylan. I'm a Bob Dylan fan, but I do see the opinion there. I've enjoyed reading his books and listening to his music. I don't really view him as much of a Minnesotan, though. I think it's kind of hard to consider him Minnesotan when I don't feel like he holds it very dear. I feel like he has found other places that he fits into a little bit more. And while it is a part of his history, he's no Prince who absolutely embraced Minnesota and really made it part of his identity. But Bob Dylan, I guess, did in the early years. He talks about North Country and all that. Vista Star. I watched that one go under the bridge a little earlier today. Ooh, Pamela partied at Paisley's. Very cool. I moved to Minnesota, unfortunately, after Prince had passed. He played a show in Oakland right before I moved away. I was on, I think actually the final tour he ended up doing, and he ended up playing like a secret private show at the Fillmore in San Francisco. I don't know if it was secret, but more intimate show. And I already had plans to move out here. And it's like, oh, he plays in, Minnesota all the time. If the Lynx win a championship, he goes out and plays for them. He does all sorts of fun stuff. And kind of viewed it as something that would be able to catch again down the line. But unfortunately, as many things do go in life, that was the last opportunity I had. And unfortunately, Prince did pass. And too early. Had a great career. Put out a lot of great music and did a lot of great things for the music industry, not only in Minnesota, but in general. Lucy, what brought me to Minnesota? My wife's family is from here, and I had visited here, I think, a handful of times, and really just enjoyed it. I had lived throughout California, and had settled in the Bay Area, and then kind of liked, it was a little more affordable out here, a little quieter, but Minneapolis still had a city that I enjoyed, that had a good art and food scene, and I thought I could see myself fitting in well. I thought the winters would be manageable, but they are not. I mean, I guess they are manageable when you live through them, but they're so much worse than I thought they would be. But yeah, it's a great place. I love Minnesota. I miss California often. I think about it very often, but Minnesota is a great state. Minneapolis is a great city, and I mean, Duluth is gorgeous too. I did consider coming to Duluth at one point too. Well, friends, I am soaking wet. The wind has kind of got to me. My pants are soaked. I am going to call it a night here. Thank you to everybody who was watching and chatting. Pamela, Lucy, Ashley, everybody. I appreciate you coming out tonight. I hope you all have a great night and a great rest of your weekend. If we get some nice weather, I will be back. And I hope to see you soon. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and share it with your friends and all that fun stuff. Thank you for watching.